don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to die. Oh my god. Please do not take your blindfold off. Whatever you do, please just don't take your blindfold off. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm sure you've heard of Bird Box by now, the Netflix original movie starring Sandra Bullock. It is all over the web, it's all over social media. Everyone has heard of it at this point. There are memes, there are parodies. There is the Bird Box challenge where people are blindfolding themselves and going out into the woods, into parks, and wandering aimlessly around with blindfolds on and filming it. Which Netflix has urged against because people have been hurting themselves, or you have the potential to hurt yourself because you are blindfolded. Anyway, so I watched the movie the other day and I thought it was a fairly good movie. It was decent. It has Sandra Bullock. Which I actually really enjoy Sandra Bullock. I think she is a fantastic actress, the Oscar winner from The Blind Side. Right here. And so the main premise of the movie is there is this new pandemic that when you step outside, you essentially want to kill yourself or you have the sudden urge to commit suicide. It starts out in Europe and then it crosses over to North America. And Sandra Bullock's character is caught in this craze. She is caught in this panic. And she eventually seeks refuge in this house with a group of other people. And they are trying to figure out how to outwit, how to survive, how to outdo this entity. We don't really know what it is. It's some kind of monster. It's some kind of invisible, supernatural force where when you walk outside, you see it. And it causes you to want to kill yourself. So that is the main premise of the movie. We have been getting a lot of these movies lately based on senses. There's this one based on seeing. There is Don't Breathe based on the breathing. There is A Quiet Place, which is based on hearing. I actually hadn't seen A Quiet Place up until last night, but I was reading about the comparisons between Bird Box and A Quiet Place, so I wanted to check out that movie, and lo and behold, it is on Netflix, so I watched it last night. But back to Bird Box, I thought it was a fairly good movie, but I thought it was very reminiscent of other survivor pandemic movies like The Mist, which is based on the Stephen King novel. It was also reminiscent of the Will Smith movie I Am Legend, and even The Happening, the M. Night Shyamalan. I am so sorry. Whatever. You get what I mean. The Happening, that movie, that horrible movie, which I watched a few years ago, I do not recommend it. So it's very similar to those movies. But I thought this kind of was a good standalone movie on its own. Some of the things I did not like about this movie were the group of people that Sandra Bullock was in the house with. I thought they were stupid. I thought they were annoying. They were very cliche of what you would find in these sorts of movies. I felt like we didn't really get to know them before they died, so there was really no emotional connection to them, at least for me. And that one character, that pregnant woman, that overweight pregnant woman, she was so annoyed. She was so stupid for letting that person into the house. It was very similar to The Purge when that boy let the black man into the house and he put his whole family at risk. It was very similar to that. She was so stupid. It's like, really, you had to have that happen? There's always one person in the group of survivors in these movies that do something stupid that puts everyone else at risk. So that was really my only complaint. And the ending, I didn't like the ending. I think it just kind of ended abruptly, and it's like, that's it. I definitely feel like there will be a sequel, though. Obviously, when something becomes successful and very mainstream, there's always going to be a sequel. So I feel like there will be a Bird Box too. Netflix will definitely capitalize on that buzz and hype, just like how there's going to be a sequel to Frozen, even a Toy Story 4. It was supposed to end with Toy Story 3, but Disney was like, hey, how can we make another $1 billion? Let's make a Toy Story 4. So anyway, that is essentially my review and thoughts on Bird Box. What are your thoughts and opinions on it? Did you like it? Did you like Sandra Bullock? Did you like the entirety of the movie? Let me know. I'm very curious. So now I will move on to A Quiet Place. Again, I watched that movie last night for the first time, and I thought it was well done. Again, the highlight for me was an acting performance by Emily Blunt. She was fantastic. She was emotional. She was great. I felt like she did a good job. She's actually in Mary Poppins Returns. I'm sure you know. It's in theaters right now, which I have yet to see. I love Emily Blunt. I think she's a fantastic actress. I liked the child actors. I thought they did a good job. It was an interesting concept, and I liked how in A Quiet Place we actually got to see the monster, whereas in Bird Box we didn't get to see the monster or whatever it was that was forcing people to kill themselves. The monster was really cool. Again, what I did like about this movie was the ending. I liked the ending, but I didn't like how it just ended. I wanted it to keep going because it was so good. It was getting so good, and then it just ended. And my reaction was, what? What? No, it can't end here. I want it to keep going. I wanted it to be at least 2 hours. Whereas I feel like a Bird Box was 2 hours. I felt like it should have been shorter. I felt like A Quiet Place should have been longer. So yeah, I really liked A Quiet Place. I do prefer A Quiet Place to a Bird Box, and I do see the similarities. Obviously, Bird Box is about vision, and A Quiet Place is about hearing. I do see the similarities, and I feel like that's kind of what's happening right now in horror movies. It's all about the senses now, like breathing and seeing and hearing. Whereas years before, it was about the found footage, the shaky cam, like Paranormal Activity. That was like the whole craze. So now we're getting these sorts of movies, which I actually genuinely enjoy. So yeah, that is essentially all I want to say on the two movies. Ugh, I'm actually gonna take this off right now. It's very warm and it's very itchy. It's just a scarf. Oh hey. Whoa, that's bright. Anyway, a Bird Box right here. Really cool. And there's also A Quiet Place on Netflix. So if you haven't seen A Quiet Place either, it's right here. Oh my god, that's Black Mirror. Wrong one. A Quiet Place right here. Really cool. Really enjoyed it. I would watch it again. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Again, leave your input and your, what you thought of the two movies. I'm curious to know. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.